So, we are Brocolli Pod, and we're your hosts. I'm Augie Dupre.
I'm Capital J.
And
I'm 4DRIAN,
yes,
the advocate for semen retention.
Yeah, semen retention.
This is actually what the podcast is about today.
Yes, it is.
Semen retention.
So, should we just talk, just get right into the meditation part of it? Or
It's a meditation part.
Yeah. So, we're just going to take a few minutes and think about how long it's been since we've
Done the dirty.
I thought we were gonna cross our legs and stuff, actually do this shit. I was like, oh shit.
No,
Damn.
dude.
So, 4DRIAN, you're from Texas, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, give us the scoop.
Well, what exactly?
Where are you from in Texas?
So I'm from Amarillo, Texas, which is, it's on top of Texas, but it's called West Texas. It doesn't make any sense, but I'm from there. So it's right around Lubbock and Oklahoma, and Route 66 goes through there. I grew up there. I was born in Dallas or something like that. So I was 2 years old, and then I moved out there and pretty much grew up over there my whole life. And then I moved out here to Redding, California last year. But Amarillo is pretty cool. You know, we have a bunch of yellow grass. There's nothing cool to stare at out there. You have mountains and stuff out here. We have trees and we got dry rock. But besides that, prices are really cheap. I don't know what else to say a lot about it.
You went to school and shit out there? You were raised out there?
Oh yeah, I went to school out there too. I went to elementary school out there, Humphreys Highland. I went to Bowie Middle School, and then I went to Caprock High School. And then I was going to college for a little bit, for a year. I was going for I was trying to go for music, but they stuck me in mass media, but I didn't pay attention, so I dropped out.
And so, what got you into music?
Actually,
and when did you get into music?
So
I guess.
Yeah, that's actually a cool one. So I got out of wrestling. I was wrestling for a minute, and then my sophomore
in high
year,
school?
yeah, it was middle school to high school, and I was thinking I was gonna do it all through high school and shit. I was like, at least have something to do, but then I didn't. So I got out of it sometime in my sophomore year. And then they put me in this class called audiovisual, and it was really cool because I didn't even know that I didn't even know what the fuck GarageBand or iMovie, none of the, well, I knew what iMovie was because the iPads, but I didn't know what GarageBand was. And then I went to that class, and then they had a bunch of loops and stuff, so I started putting loops together and not even trying to do it. And then I think probably the second week of making beats in there, I just made in my mind that if I was gonna be anything, I'm gonna make beats, and that's really how it just started. Because I was like, I'm gonna attach to something, so I did that, and I started making beats. And I just put a whole bunch of loops together, and then I didn't really start taking music serious until probably the beginning of 2021, I would say. But I was still a producer at the time. I was a producer for the time, so I would produce for a lot of people around my city and just get my name out there. I wanted to rap, but I figured, what's the way to take everybody? Is if I'm able to engineer them and produce them and stuff. So I did all that so I can get the contacts and everything. And I was like, hey guys, I also rap. And then so I was able to put myself in that scene sometime in the middle of 2021, and that's when I really started rapping. And
Okay. But yeah, that's honestly one of the best things to do is if you have a goal, try to achieve all the goals around that goal. Producing for people. You wanted to rap, so
yeah,
you learn how to produce and shit.
I wanted to rap, but I know all a lot of the rappers in the city stuff. I think any city really, but a lot of them don't like each other because it's just that kind of shit. So I was like, well, what's one way to bypass all of that? Let me make your beats. So everyone fucks with the producer, everyone fucks with the engineer. So it's if you're gonna fuck with the producer and engineer, what if the producer and engineer could also rap? And it's now I have a lot of good relationships. Now I'm able to do shows, do other stuff, and put other people on and stuff like that, just for being the computer guy.
Yeah. So I imagine you make your own beats and master all your own shit.
Yeah, I make my own beats. I master some of my shit, but honestly, Davey's the person that really masters my serious shit because that dude can mix crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm still trying to learn how to master it. But I was able to do some getaway mixes when I was over there. Really some shit that you can get away with that'll still sound good. But I don't know if I could call it mastered.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
So you'd be making your own beats and then you rap over those.
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah, I would do that.
Tight. And then you just got a song finished up, right? Your most recent song or your album?
I dropped Seance, I think 3 weeks ago. Or it was about a month ago, but I don't have an album yet. I was thinking of I wanted to work on an album this year, but I rather I don't know, because I don't really have nothing to talk about besides I'm still going through this whole music journey, like the whole steps, like all the technical stuff, which is pretty cool. But I guess I gotta wait till something significant in my life happens for me to write something, like at least a whole album about it. Because I could like drop a mixtape, but I'm like nerdy and shit. So
Okay.
I like try to do like comics, like stories, or like I might make up a whole character and like make a whole album based off of that, like in the album. That's what I really try to shoot for and stuff. Straight fucking nerd.
What's Seance about? And where can they find it?
Oh, so Seance is about, how do I explain it? It's about a relationship being on the rocks, I think, if I remember. But then it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like love shit.
Okay. Yeah,
and then, but you can find it on every streaming service that's out there. Yeah.
Yeah. And how they find that? Just 4.
4DRIAN. So like Adrian, but like take out the A and put a 4. Or if it, like an easy way, just put Davey Legend in a Seance and it'll pop up. That'll really pop up.
Yeah. So what's the 4 about? Like you're just trying to spell your name differently, or?
So I think sophomore year, I had a friend named Andrew, and on his Instagram instead of Andrew, it's 4Andrew. So I always liked how that looked, and I was like, I'm gonna steal it, and that's basically how I got it.
Okay.
So, I wish I had like a deep, cool story for it, but no, it's basically Wu-Tang like generator level.
Bro, fucking Post Malone, he just got his shit off of the internet, you know? He like did one of those rap name generators, so.
That's how he got Post Malone?
Yeah.
That's a sick one, bro.
I know. Every time I do it, it's like Gatorade Tiger.
Yeah, bro. I get some dumb shit.
No,
For the longest time, I was trying to get Childish Gambino on the Wu-Tang generator because that's how he got it, but I don't get no fucking Childish Gambino. I get a fucking go back to where he came from or some shit. I don't know.
So with Seance, you work with Billy?
Oh yeah, shout out Billy fucking Bennett. And it's not Billy Bennett no more. Billy wants y'all to say his name Billy fucking Bennett and really incorporate the fucking. And when you say the F on the fucking, really go fucking. And this is quoted from the words of Davey. So, or not Davey, Billy. Yeah, Billy Bennett.
Yeah.
Billy Bennett. Oh wait, at Billy Bennett. At Billy fucking Bennett Films.
Well, there you have it, folks. Billy fucking Bennett.
Fucking Bennett.
That's the one.
Yeah, so what other things you got in the works, man?
I have a. So when's the show? The Concrete Lodge one? It's March.
It's
Mike.
Hey,
Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Mike.
When is the March show?
Yo.
March 10th.
That's the Concrete Lodge one?
Yeah.
Okay, so on March we're having a show at Concrete 10 and it's called the Warehouse Wumbo. So it's gonna be super lit. Warehouse Wumbo is what it's called. Warehouse Wumbo. just to make sure it's called Warehouse Wumbo. It's called Warehouse Wumbo, March 10th at Concrete Lodge. So that's one thing I have coming up for Warehouse Wumbo.
5% off tickets if you use the code Broccoli.
Yes. Well, are we gonna have tickets?
I don't know.
We could
it's
have
probably
tickets.
free, but
let's actually run with that. Actually,
yeah. 5% off tickets. We'll have links in our bios.
Code Broccoli,
and
it just looks like our Cash App, but it's not actually our Cash App.
No, it's all.
But you are gonna Cash App $3 to Brocolli Pod
to a non-profit organization. That's what this is. This is really for the people and stuff.
It's just so that we can like do fun stuff and like go on vacations and
stuff
and
like buy some nice stuff for ourselves.
Nothing for us though.
Yeah.
It's all like the podcast.
It's for the podcast.
You know what I mean?
We'll probably wear the shit that we buy on the podcast.
Yeah, we might eventually, or they might eventually turn into a church too. I'm kind of just playing. But okay, but another thing I have coming is on February. Mike, I forgot this one too. When's the February show again?
February 17th.
No, the Texas one. Oh wait, actually I remember the Texas one. So we're having the doghouse show at the doghouse house on on February 4th. That's where we're performing and everything. So I'm going back to Texas. I'm gonna be performing with some old friends. I'm taking Davey with me. He's gonna perform out there. That's gonna be a really cool thing. We're gonna drive all the way over there too. We're gonna take this guy named Time Shark with us, and I just want to throw in Time Shark because he's just cool. And but that's
You guys are doing a road trip, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You drive you done any of those, or are you just like?
Oh yeah, I've done hella. So like, yeah, actually. So I drove here one time, January or 2019. I actually came up to Reading, like during like my senior year and stuff, with like 4 of my friends, and we just came up here so I could like meet a person, and like that was pretty cool and stuff. But we would go back, and I basically been driving back and forth for a good minute. So I've done that trip 5-6 times, and it's not bad.
Dude, it's not that bad, but it's a good drive, bro.
Yeah, and like if you have like a energy drink and shit, you're gonna piss a lot, but it's like it's not bad.
That's just like 25 hours, dude.
Yeah, I can't sell it where it's good at all. It sucks.
It's not great, bro.
No.
I've done quite a few of those, and
if
it's a
you're
tough one.
if you're built well, then it'll be cool. But if you're not built for that kind of shit, you're not gonna have a good time.
Built different.
Yeah, be built different. Wumbo.
See, that's why it's good. Like me and Jay go on trips together because like he can just drive for
Yo, I'm
hours.
built for that shit,
We've
homie.
gone on so many road trips, and like I can just sleep through the whole thing.
Your boy gets locked in and will drive for like 16 hours straight.
If I drive for like 2 hours, I'm falling asleep. I'm actually falling. I've already fallen asleep.
I have like a fourth wall question. Is it like on podcasts? Do it like talk or do I stare at the camera? Because I've been staring at the camera like I was supposed to do that.
Yo, this is our first one. I think we can kind of just figure out what we're doing. I've been kind of like looking at you most of the time, and I just remember there was a camera. So.
Okay, Vex. I was like,
the camera isn't even there. We're just hanging out. We're just talking.
Yeah,
but that's what makes it funny because now we get to like fuck with them since they're watching them.
Let's all just stare at the camera for the rest of this podcast.
Yeah. All right, so ask me the next question. Uncomfortably.
We're actually just going to talk about broccoli now.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about broccoli?
Underrated, actually.
It's heavily underrated.
It's super great.
I'm tired of people like saying some bullshit about fucking broccoli. Like, oh, broccoli's not good. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. But honestly,
broccoli
like,
slaps.
like the big ones, yeah, this is cool. I don't know. I don't have much to say about broccoli, but
what do you think about broccolini?
What the fuck is broccolini?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
What's broccolini?
Hey, Mike, pull that up.
Mike, broccolini.
We got to show 4DRIAN what broccolini is, and then after that, look up tri-tip.
Yeah, now I know what tri-tip is. Fucking tri-tip.
Yeah,
they got tips for meat. They have tips for meat out here. Whoa, he's actually pulling it up.
Yeah.
Yo, how old are you?
21.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Mike, everybody. Mike.
We got Mike.
This is the
We got
podcast.
Mike
How
in
you
the
doing,
building.
Mike?
What's up, Mike? What's up, guys? What's up, two guys?
2 guys and a mic.
2 guys, 1 mic. Nice.
Damn, I feel bad for the mic.
Feel bad for Mike, bro.
Versus,
He just wants to see.
Wait, he didn't even get to see broccoli. You gotta pull up
pull up images.
Yeah, there you go.
What the
That's
fuck is that?
broccolini.
Look at the
See-
costume.
See, they should just be looking a
It's
little bit different.
thinner.
Not that one. It's the yeah. Try that one. See, it's like Italian.
It's almost like
Oh.
asparagus.
It's like
Yeah.
Italian broccoli.
Yeah.
I've had that before.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Italian broccoli.
All that kind of stuff is good. That shit, broccoli, a lot of green stuff is
Broccolini.
good.
Okay, that's tri-tip.
And that is what tri-tip is.
It's not a money thing.
Yeah.
I still, but isn't it a money thing though?
No, it has nothing to do with money.
But I paid $2 for that.
Yeah, that's because it was
You only
extra
paid
on your
$2
salad,
for
bro.
some tri-tip, bro?
Well, yeah, I have
extra
my,
on his salad.
That's a pretty. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, so right there you can see the tip.
right by the try.
Yeah.
that
Thanks,
sounds
Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Damn, Mike's gonna have a blast for this podcast. Livy, could I ask y'all a question about y'all's podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did broccoli start? When did broccoli form, and when did y'all decide to start doing podcasts?
Well, broccoli is a naturally occurring plant, and it's been growing for a long time. It's actually not GMO most of the time.
No.
Yeah, it just grows naturally like that. So it's been around a lot longer than us.
And unlike a lot of other stuff, it's like very crunchy, you know, and I really like a good crunch whenever I'm eating anything. So it's a good addition to like a stir fry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But yeah,
Or was that not what you meant?
no, like the podcast, like when the podcast started forming and everything, like the whole idea of it.
Well,
like,
this is the first one, so
but like
now.
But I'm saying, like, just how did y'all get the idea? Were y'all just like, were y'all sitting on that one couch and just like?
we watch a lot of podcasts and stuff, and like, I think like it's kind of like the new wave. Like,
Yeah, everybody's doing podcasts,
I love
you
watching podcasts, and you know, we've talked about it for a long time because we just we're
dumb
and sit in our garage and just talk, and we think we're hilarious, and we're just hoping that other people will
So
find us
y'all
hilarious,
actually
too.
did it, because you know how many conversations I'm in with people. They're like, bro, we gotta fucking podcast this, and nothing ever happens.
Well, actually, but Davey hit me up earlier this year. Like, well, this is like the earliest in the year you can get.
Yeah, I
but
guess.
like December.
December.
Yeah, and was like, because we've had some good conversations in here and stuff, and he just asked us if we wanted to do a podcast, and I, like, coincidentally, me and him had just started to try out to do our podcast. So he just offered us this space. And
Yeah, if you didn't know, him and I are actually roommates. We live together, so we were kind of like every night we hang out and we'll be like in the garage just like smoking or whatever. Obviously legal tobacco,
yeah, put that in.
not marijuana.
not drugs. So we'll just be like kicking it, smoking, and just talking about random ass shit and being insane like maniacs.
When did y'all meet?
That's a long, yeah,
Yeah, so we met.
like 7th grade or something.
Oh,
yeah,
so y'all are
we
good
met.
friends,
So we met through church.
Yeah,
We used to go to youth group together, and he was a little hooligan, and I was like a little
less of a hooligan.
less of a hooligan. And then we stopped talking for a long time after like church and stuff. And I think like 4 years ago we reconnected.
Yeah,
You know, in our right after our main troublesome stages and entering into our alcoholic troublesome stages.
yeah, we were kind of degenerates at the time, and then
Like-
you know, some bad stuff kind of brought us together. Like,
Fuck it, let's
randomly, bro.
bond and shit. Let's fucking
Yeah,
drink and bond.
That was kind of how it was, and like we were just like, all right, well, terrible shit's going on. We should just hang out and like not be terrible.
Yeah.
And so we did that,
yeah.
and he was doing music at the time, and so I kind of started
Now you-
hanging out.
Now you do music now, right?
I do music a little bit, yeah. But him and his roommate at the time were doing music, and so I would go there and like, you know, we'd freestyle, or I would like make some beats with his roommate or whatever.
Oh, you also make beats?
I try. I got a couple of beats and stuff, but not super serious about anything really. I kind of just kind of do all this stuff for fun, you know. Like when I got some time, I like freestyling mostly.
Yeah,
And then when you were here the other day, I did my first song.
I like that song. I
Thank
think you should keep making beats too.
I appreciate.
I feel like it's always just a skill just to like have on just
It's
in case of
fun,
anything.
yeah.
And also like I would use it. I would cap so much when I would go to the studio and stuff because I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, but I knew how to make a beat. So they were like, "You make music?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I make music." When I was like young and shit, and then they'd be like, "Well, throw on a beat," and I just got good at beats. So then it made me seem bigger than what I was. And
Yeah,
really, I
yeah.
just came from the alley.
Hey, I mean, that's how it happens, bro. Like, you fake it till you make it. Honestly, like people say
Yeah.
that, but like it's a real fucking thing.
And the real thing about that, the fake it till you make it thing, isn't actually like faking knowing what you're doing. It's just like believing in yourself that like it doesn't matter what's gonna happen. You just keep doing the shit, and eventually like you'll figure out how to do it.
And that's a big thing about like talking to yourself about yourself too. It's like words of affirmation, like that shit really does help. However you describe yourself, not only to yourself but to other people, is really how you're gonna feel about yourself.
Yeah, I've definitely been learning that. I've been trying to take since moving out here, I've been trying to take myself more serious at like a professional stuff. And like when I like speak to people and stuff, like when it comes to music things, and it has gone me farther. But then I still joke still. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we're not very serious,
Yeah,
but we're serious about not being serious, you know. So
I think I'm on that wave.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just be doing our shit, bro. But I like I like doing the music and stuff. And like I said when we met, he was doing music, and we just kind of been hanging out since, and honestly like never really stopped hanging out.
Yeah.
And all this shit kind of built up together, and
Not
we're doing podcasts and making music, and I've always been like, since he's been doing shows, I'll go to the shows with them, and you know,
Yeah, he's been my DJ at every show that
Oh,
I've
you also
done.
DJ too.
I do a little bit of all this shit.
So you're
you know?
Jack and Trey's. You're like a Jack and Trey's like waiting to like be a Jack. I don't know.
I guess,
Fuck.
bro.
Yeah, he's
Waiting to get
getting
jacked. Just trying to get jacked, bro.
Yeah.
Jacked and jacked off, you know.
Where's Mike at?
Mike,
No, I was just.
He just
Mike, I
really
need some
zoomed
help.
into that butcher's guide.
I know what's trying to do this right now.
You guys want to go get steak after this?
No,
No.
we're gonna try to me on some bullshit.
can't afford that extra tip.
So what do you think about running, bro?
So I have mixed feelings, but good mixed feelings. So as a
Tell
city,
us the bad ones first.
nah.
Who specifically do you hate?
Oh
Is there
no,
anyone you have beef
I'm
with?
just kidding. Just tri-tip.
Just-
Yeah, who do you have tri-tip with?
He doesn't like Fusion anymore.
Fusion.
No,
we got all right. So we got tri-tip with Fusion.
I like Fusion, but I'm just gonna shut the fuck about the beef thing. But no, everyone's here great. I love everybody. Everyone's fantastic. Everyone's been so genuine, authentic, and real. I have no beef with nobody. The passive aggressiveness in the city is not a thing at all. But no, but actually for like as a Reading thing, I feel like this city, I've never met really nice, like there's gonna be rude people everywhere, but I haven't met like generally like nice people here. Like when it comes to giving and like appreciating, like letting people stuff like that, there's a lot of really nice people here, and there's a lot of like, it seems like this is a nice place to like have a family and like grow stuff like that, depending on what part and who you are in the city. That's what I'm also learning too. But like, it's also, well, anyone can, but the city's really good. There's a lot of like businesses here. There's a lot of money here. There's a lot of like people here coming for faith, which if you believe in that or whatever it is, the case may be for that, it's just good that people are like pursuing like their, whatever their religion is, whatever makes them happy and stuff. What's another thing? This city's definitely giving me a lot of opportunities to be out here. Like compared to being from here to Texas, like Texas is cool and it's big and everything, but when it comes from like music being taken like serious and professional and stuff, Reading, I feel like California is really the place to be. And plus, I met y'all. You know, I'm on the Broccoli podcast or the two guys, one mic, and plus like I gotta meet. He's not here right now because Mike's here, but I gotta meet this guy named Davey. But not for a meeting, like going to the X3 when it was a thing, like meeting them and stuff, like being taken under a wing and everything. That's definitely like made me take this stuff more serious and like actually like, okay, well, let me actually do this. So there's a lot of good stuff about Reading. I don't like the prices or the gas prices at all.
You came at a good time for sure.
Yeah,
it
definitely
wasn't
always
always
like
like
this,
this. Yeah, when we were slumming it, like
I'm gonna use that.
Shit was real bad. Like
yo, there wasn't like studios here or anything like that. When we were met again, like we were recording in his like closet and shit. You know, like there wasn't really anywhere to go. It was cool.
It was a sick studio.
It was tight.
It was probably the best studio in town at the time.
It actually was really good, but ultimately it wasn't like nobody was really renting studios and nobody was doing shows.
The nearest one was in Chico.
Yeah, that's been a couple of years.
And I've heard that one isn't like amazing.
And so when was the first studio built here?
I don't remember who was the first one.
I think there was
X3 was the
I think there was
So it was Trav and Davey, right?
Well, no, I think there was some others in here that were recording like bands.
Yeah.
But there wasn't any like
the hip hop scene.
Yeah, it wasn't any like studios that was like, hey, come in, let's hang out and like let's build the scene together or anything like that. This has really made it like a lot more communal. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think X3 was the first like one that was like that. You know?
Yeah, that's when I came. I came in like right at the end of X3, so I gotta like watch Rome fall.
And kind of right about that time was when Chaos started doing shows and trying to make like bigger shows, and we had I think the first one at Wind River.
Yeah, the first one was in 2019, I think, right before COVID hit. It was like February.
Oh, it was before COVID.
Yeah, it was February. The first show we did was at Wind River. It was for his album release, and then COVID hit and 2 years of nothing. You know, we couldn't do no shows or anything like that because at that show he was talking about, he's like, we're gonna build this shit up. We're gonna like
do what we're doing now.
Like, yeah, exactly. This should have happened all the way back then, but then COVID happened, and then our first show back was the Back to Reality show last year. Year before.
I think that might have been 2 years ago now.
2 years ago. Wow. Yeah, it's been a ride.
Look at that steak, man. I just can't.
My boy.
That's a tri-tip, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm staring at because I wanted more.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna pay the tri-tip. Look, by the way,
the tri-tip tax.
Look, all to our restaurants, if I see another tri-tip tip on my receipt, I'm not gonna tip whoever's serving me, and that's y'all's fault for tricking me. So just so I know, if you're wondering why they're quitting and not getting no tips or nothing, it's because of y'all. Think about your decisions and how you're impacting people's lives. You're impacting my quick decision to not tip my waiters and waitresses. And how does that make your restaurant look?
Just for a little backstory, he saw the word tip on his receipt and was like, what the fuck? They already charged me for a tip.
He said, what the fuck is tri-tip?
Yeah, but I didn't
how did I already pre-tip 3 times?
Let me tip you based on my mood or service. You know, that shit. But now I know what it is now. And then made me even more pissed off.
$2 for some meat?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's cool. Whatever, you know. Everyone has their thing. I mean, it's not the right thing, but everyone has their thing.
So what else are you into, bro? You just pretty much just music? Is that all you do now, or are you
Yeah,
other shit?
I'm basically a nerd. Like I decided to nerd out with this music stuff. Like, you know, work a regular 9 to 5, and then on my free time just do this music shit as much as I can, and blow up. But never sign, 'cause I don't want to go to P Diddy party. But like I want to be in a position where I could be able to say no to going to P Diddy party. That's like
That's
a
cool.
dream, being underground and shit. Following Immortal Technique and that kind of stuff too.
Facts,
Like
bro.
I really
Yeah.
appreciate people
Immortal
out there
Technique
like that.
is really the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like he's like one of the most underrated artists I think of all times.
I've been wanting to get into him more. Like when you showed me stuff, my girlfriend really like shows me a lot of like his music and stuff.
Yeah,
But
he's fire.
I like his interviews and like what he talks about, and I like his path. And
He's
everything.
always like,
It's, real.
it's always been like about like just truth, you know, like he's never ever like once been fake throughout his whole career, and that's probably why he fell off. You know, he had Dance with the Devil, and everybody knows that song, but I came to find like nobody really knows any of his other music.
But
you know,
don't you wonder that's how he wants it though? Because I feel like if you know, I mean, basically what I've been saying, if you know a rapper's song, then that rapper's pretty fucking weird and like in that celebrity shit. But I think Immortal Technique, I don't know a lot of his songs neither, so I can't speak on like knowing, but I think he does like the idea like of disappearing, of having people who just listen to his music, and that kind of stuff. That's how I kind of with my stuff. Like I want people like to like just listen to it just cause, not because they're being force fed a whole fucking algorithm. Fuck you algorithms.
yeah, no, that's facts, bro. And it's cool because like he's been talking about like what's happening in Hollywood now, like what's coming to light ever since he started.
Yeah.
You know, he talks about like people sacrificing, you know, children and shit like that, because like that's a conspiracy, but like that shit's real.
When
You know,
we
they
don't
have
know
pictures of that shit.
we don't know nothing about that. We just gotta remember we're gonna blow up after this, because I'm sure all of us are gonna be pretty up there. So they're gonna look at our interviews and be like, "What do you know about adrenochrome?" I know nothing, by the way. I don't know what the fuck any of that shit
Yeah,
is.
this is all a joke.
Yeah, I don't sacrificing kids. What?
Disclaimer:
We're just joking.
everything is fake, and
Yeah.
we're stupid.
And you're
Yeah.
getting tri-tip for it.
We're actually gonna charge you tri-tip.
But what do you think Hollywood's gonna look like once that shit's like exposed, like in the next 10 years?
Well, what they're trying to do right now is they're definitely trying to normalize things because they know it's going to get exposed with the internet and the whole control basis they're going off of. Everything possible is going to be exposed. So that's why right now, like Balenciaga and all these like major brands are doing like weird subliminal marketing with like child pedophilia and stuff, and all their stuff, pretty much. You know.
Do you ever wonder if like that whole ad, like if it was actually like dropped like that on purpose, like they knew they're gonna get canceled?
Bro,
because it just seems too.
It could be, but that I think that would only make sense if they were dropping something. Like if they were dropping like a new line of stuff.
Well, I don't know.
That they wanted to blow
Kanye
up.
did the whole neo-Nazi thing and got banned off Twitter, but it seemed like he did that shit on purpose too. I feel like at this point these
Kanye
brands are like
is smart. He did all that shit on purpose for show. He's trying to get off like all the labels. I bet.
Yeah, I do. I think so too.
Because he's in all those contracts. Like
I just think Balenciaga's doing the same thing though, because like.
But what are they trying to get out of it? You know, like
Why-
Kanye got off all that
why is-
stuff and keeps all of his music.
why is child pedophilia the thing that they're trying to push? Is my reasoning.
I don't know, but we had Jeffrey Epstein already like running around weird as fuck. So at this point, nothing in this world really surprises me anymore. And I hope Jeffrey Epstein is dead.
He is.
I mean, yeah.
Hello, general audience. Okay, sorry. Mike's trying to record us.
Mike's just in here doing his thing.
But I don't know. I just feel like the whole campaign, when I was looking at the whole like Balenciaga campaign, and I seen like the whole devil. Really, when I seen the whole devil drawing in the back, where it's like it looked like as if a kid did it. That's what told me, like, where I was like,
well,
that shit might be on purpose. They probably know they're gonna get canceled. There's some other shit. There's gonna be a whole line of some other shit. Because there's no way. Because these people that like do these like designer brands, like these movies and shit, like they're like some fuckheads for sure. But they're still really really smart people. Like just be in a position that they're at to like manipulate and like move like fashion senses and stuff. Like if I was in there, if I was a fuckhead like them, and I knew I had like a cultural like. I don't know. I could move the culture. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, with my hand and shit. Then I would definitely like know what I'm doing with every step I make. I just feel like I don't know. It just seemed way too easy for them to get canceled. That's what I feel like.
Well,
like you know how when like the final boss dies in the movies, and like that shit is way too easy.
The thing is, bro,
Yeah, go ahead.
is that they're not like they're not afraid of getting canceled at this point. Like brands that are that big, they don't have fear of that because they're involved with something bigger. It's all like one big deal. And what everybody's really worried about is it all crumbling down. And they don't want that because if one of them falls, then all of them are going to fall. And you're kind of seeing that right now.
Yeah.
So what they're trying to avoid is
they
that
really
by
gonna fall,
pushing.
though?
I mean, they're trying not to by pushing it on the public, like, hey, this is okay. So don't worry about it, and then that way they don't get in trouble.
Because like I said, like everything is gonna come to light eventually.
Yeah.
Like everything that everyone does, like all these major companies, it will come to light. Especially with like more good people coming out that are trying to expose people. So that's why they're trying to make it okay.
Yeah, just
like that's what people do. Like taboos. Like
just
premarital sex wasn't a thing for so long. And then, you know, it was like super taboo, like, oh, you know, had sex. And,
Scarlet Letter.
Yeah. What?
You know, like the Scarlet Letter, like it wasn't okay to, you were like a whore if you're fucking around.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
yeah. And now, look, like.
holy shit, we have, oh damn, America came far.
I'm
We went from
saying, bro.
banning, from yelling at women for showing their ankles to having OnlyFans. Y'all ever just sit and think about that?
Bro,
like, look what
yeah.
the fuck I'm wearing. Now I'm looking at this shit like, holy shit, we're really.
Well, like you were
We're a
saying, that this place has like a big religious community and everything like that. It kind of reflects in the community, and you can see that like people are, they feel like they're more judged or something if there's like a really strong religious presence, and if there's no religion, then shit gets wild, and there's like
So it's almost like
a bunch of people on OnlyFans and like
it's like a balance,
being
but
wild.
would there be a bunch? Well, actually, no, never mind. There would be a bunch.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're destroying religion and nobody gives a shit about being judged or like God or anything like that, then it's okay to be a pedophile. It's okay to like.
And so, like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And their weird asses listen to people like Aleister Crowley. Yeah, if you listen to Aleister Crowley, you're a fucking weirdo, bro. Go pick up a book and walk outside.
I'm not
bro.
saying that you have to be religious or anything. I'm just saying that it really does like prop up a society and help keep a structure.
and that's what it was for a long time because we built America on religion, you know. And then when we got rid of it, because now we're all science based and everything, we didn't replace it with anything.
Yeah,
like,
it's
we didn't
definitely
replace
more
it
like
with any
atheistic.
different moral values because that's where most people, I feel like, have learned their moral values. Now they're just learning it from the government. Whatever the government tells them is right is what they're going to believe. You know, whatever media tells them is right is what they're going to believe. Instead of like, oh,
science
this is what
the
you grew
religion
up on
now.
in religion. Now it's like, oh, this is what you're growing up on is the media. Whatever the media is telling you, that's what you're going to believe.
So do you ever just think about like
all the time?
no, like even when if like all these other like fashion brands get exposed and stuff, it's probably gonna be like later because it got so much money. I mean, think about it. Like Emmett Till got like did bad severely, and they didn't like say that they didn't like retribute or some shit like that. So like later.
Well, if you look at like Tommy Hilfiger too, he said he never wanted like black people to ever wear his stuff. You know, he's like openly racist, and he's still one of the largest brands out there.
Say that. Say it again.
He never wanted black people to wear his clothing.
And what fucking genre champions Tommy Hilfiger?
What?
What genres champion Tommy Hilfiger or any brand?
Yeah, like hip hop and all that. Yeah,
Hip hop, rap.
Yeah.
Shout out the fucking us minorities and shit. We're
it
out
is
here
the
fucking
minorities
killing
that
ourselves.
hold up shit.
Mm-hmm. For real, bro.
Damn, we suck.
I would say like fuck brands like that. It was a culture of clout, you know, coming from nothing. But now, like, I feel like the scene is starting to change. Like, people are seeing,
It's
like,
European
at least
shit
in the artist community, people are seeing it a lot more. Where like, you know, this Clash stuff's bullshit. Like, why am I supporting these big brands?
Yeah, bro. You seen
because it makes
Jeezy's song, or you heard Jeezy's song like "Almighty Black Dollar"?
Mm.
Yeah, bro. He talks all about that shit
That
on his
shit.
new album.
At this point, a lot of people really just like put a lot of their personality or like basic character and stuff based off what they're wearing or what they can wear, what they can afford to like look and what class it puts them in and stuff, which is honestly like a sad thing. Like I think I can see the money and the business wise. Like I'm not totally disrespecting. Like I definitely respect like the hustle and I get it, but I just think it comes to a point for every individual that like does that goes too far into that like that brand shit that it's gonna break you down once you get up there, and then what the fuck are you? You're just like a vessel with pen. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, bro. Well, like when you
oh fuck that shit up.
when you have like symbols of higher status, like a Mercedes, or you wear Gucci or something like that, people see you differently, And so people really take advantage of that and try and prop themselves up on, like, I have a higher social status because I can afford more things. In reality, you know, most of the time they're going broke doing that instead of trying to make themselves better. Yeah. And being able to just like randomly afford that.
It's identity sabotage.
Yeah, it all comes from like just everyday stuff. It's like capitalism, right? We've been born and bred in capitalism, so like if we see someone with a lot of stuff, nice stuff, we immediately think like, oh, they got money.
Yeah.
Like you see someone like decked out in all Gucci, like damn, that guy has fucking money. You see someone driving a Porsche when in reality, like
he might not.
He might like be spending all of his paychecks on that shit, you know?
By the way, I have no money and I'm not on shit. I do this music shit strictly for free. So if y'all try to like run up to me and be like, hey, what are you on? Just know I'm broke as fuck, so leave me alone. Yeah.
Don't ask me for no fucking money, bro.
Don't ask me money. Don't even like ask me my career. I'm just gonna tell you I'm
SoundCloud rapper?
No, yeah, that probably really I hope that drives him away. I need people driven away from me, but like to listen to my music and stuff. So like I like your music, and I'll be over here like thanks. You know, like that.
Bye.
Yeah, respectfully though, respectfully. I'm just a very secluded person. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're just gonna stare at me and say questions.
Sorry, dude, that broccoli's hitting right now.
Yeah, broccoli's on one right now.
What time is it? 11.
Broccoli time.
I got
11, dude.
Bro, perfect timing. Wow.
Make a wish. Shit.
Oh, it is.
Don't say it.
I'm not. I don't even have what. I don't even believe in numbers. Fuck it.
They're real. Trust me.
You really think y'all like the numbers are real? I feel like
I absolutely know they're real. What is this?
That's a 1.
Okay, so you just proved my point. Numbers are in fact real.
All right, yeah, they're real. I'm saying like the 1111,
like
the
magic numbers.
Yeah, I think that shit's just sometimes I don't know a lot, but I feel like that's just some new religion malarkey.
It's the energy that people put into it.
It is weird though.
It gets you out of it.
I look at the clock every hour and 1 minute, you know, because I don't look at the clock the whole time, and then it's 11:11, and then I look at it again, it's 12:12,
and then 13:13,
and then it's 1:1.
Yeah,
that'd be scary if it hit 13:13.
Yeah, that would be the.
You ever been on military time before?
Huh?
You ever been on military time before?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's on the But I don't know, bro. I feel like I don't know with like the numbers and like the magic numbers and stuff. Like I don't know. I'm not an expert at none of it, so it could or couldn't be real. But just the way I like see people like go about their day, like looking at it and stuff. Look, all I know is I used to manipulate people with that shit when I was in middle school. So I'm just gonna be straight up honest. Like I would text at 11:11 and be like, whoa, what? At 11:11, you know, and be like, what? And you know, just use that to my advantage and shit.
You're the guy with all the alarms on your phone that's like 111, 222, 333, and you're like text that bitch back every minute or every hour in a minute.
Oh no, not that guy. I'm not that guy at all.
Yo,
no,
I'm gonna make this bitch believe in this relationship.
No,
it's a sign.
I was just playing. I'm not that guy.
Yo, I do think that on the real though, I think that there's like a universal energy and shit, but people be getting way too wild about the
it's like anything. It's what I feel like happened with like religion and stuff. Like people like to put words to things and explain things that they don't understand. You know, and then when it's already figured out, it's like anxiety. What anxiety is you think of something and you figure out the answer to it, and then you keep thinking about it until it becomes a skewed thing that like you don't really even understand anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what people do with everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like, I don't know, a lot of this like social media shit, not to go against like a whole social media or everything, but
fuck social media.
Like, you know how like old people just like believe
follow
the news
me on
and
social
shit?
media.
Yeah, follow us on social media while you're fucking social media.
I'm capital J on Instagram.
Just consume us though. Don't consume any of that other bullshit.
Don't consume me.
4DRIAN _ type beat. It's all one thing.
We'll be right back.
But I don't know, bro. What the fuck was I just talking about?
Yeah, we were talking about
the numbers, the new religion. Yeah, there's just not a new religion bullshit out here. Like I just found out I was practicing pantheism. You ever heard of pantheism before? Where you believe, okay, so I didn't know what pantheism was, but I didn't even know I was practicing it. But it's where you believe like everything is God. Like this is God, this is God, this is God, that's God. And if you believe in it, you believe in it. But just me personally, I'm not about to sit and think this is God.
Yeah.
It's just like a lot of that shit makes you, I don't know, bro. You just
that's how like,
I don't know enough to talk about it.
That's how like the Eastern places see religion. You know, like it's much less like one Godhead. It's like everything is God. Like we're all God experiencing Himself. Like imagine this, right?
Doesn't that feel like entitlement though?
Well, hold on. Imagine this, right? You're God, okay, and you're all by yourself in a universe, all alone, and you have been for as long as anything has been, right? You're gonna get bored as fuck. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna create things, and then you're gonna be like, you know what? The best way for me to spend as much time as possible away from me just like being alone is creating a shitload of me and then forgetting that I'm me and just experiencing myself and the universe that I create as many different random ways possible. That's why you give people free will.
That's fucking deep, bro. Damn, I didn't even think about that. I forgot I was God. Watch, I'm gonna walk out this fucking
and that's why I never
I'll get a free.
And that's why I never take acid anymore.
Because that shit had you like...
Because I thought I was God. I didn't understand it all the way. And I thought I was God. Like, actually, like, God in his, like, actual embodiment. And so, this is a story for another time. I tried to kill my friend, and I shit on his floor. And, like, broke a bunch of his stuff. And, like...
Does this have to be for another time?
Yeah, dude. I shit on the floor.
I don't even put you on a spot like that.
Not for the first episode. That's too deep for the first episode.
You already dropped it, bro.
It's actually
We're at this
super
point.
long story.
It's like... I wasn't even ready, bro. Like
it's
now,
a long story, bro.
Now me and them that are watching us fucking waiting to hear this shit. But
all right, I'm gonna put a poll up. If we get like,
please do it on the 4DRIAN podcast.
10,000 followers, I'll talk about my acid trip.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
actually.
we'll do acid stories at 10,000.
Yeah,
that's actually really fair.
Yeah. So, if you want to hear it, you better share this with all of your friends.
We'll do 1 at 1,000.
Man's taking
We
acid.
got a few.
I'll do like the first like part at 1,000.
Well, we got a few stories. We could just pick a random one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we could do a few good ones.
Our crazy stories are at milestones.
Yep, every 1,000.
Yeah.
Every 1,000 we'll do a wild story.
Fuck yeah.
That's a good term, bro.
Bro, you got any near-death experiences? That's what it just made me think of. I got a few of those.
Other than putting the mic in your mouth?
Wow, I am doing that. Oh, it's my lip. I think. Nah,
my boy's been in the house the whole time.
Yeah, bro.
His whole life, he's never come out.
I have no near-death experiences or any of the experiences with that kind of stuff.
What kind of experiences do you have?
You know, I'm a really good person. So
what made you who you are? Because experiences made you. What experiences are like this is 4DRIAN.
I don't know what
like
is.
Me.
I can't think of an experience that comes to mind. I'm just fucking random, bro. Like I don't even know when I'm gonna shape myself around doing myself. Like sometimes I just like talk or do shit, and it's like, all right, I just did that, and like I don't get it. But
what is it that like drew you to the music culture and shit?
What's what?
What drew you to the music scene? Like what? Were you listening to like rap growing up or what?
Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Or were you like hella into country living in Texas?
Nah, bro, I didn't even like country.
Just playing.
I still don't like country. But no, actually,
slaps.
I don't like the country shit I heard on the radio. Like, cause you know but that's the radio. No one listens to the radio. Well, the radio's trash, and it's funny that the radio knows that they're trash. But like, I think the country songs I have heard, not on the radio, are pretty good. Also, Old Town Road is a country song, by the way,
and it bangs.
Yeah, and it fucking bangs for.
And it's also a pop song.
Yeah, y'all guys let a pop country star take y'all's genre, and y'all kicked them out because I got scared and jealous.
Taylor Swift did that first, but
fire, also fire, bangers.
Oh yeah, she did
all day.
I used to listen to that shit all throughout high school.
T-Swizz,
cry to myself.
She does have bangers. I used to play Assassin's Creed while my sister played it in the background. I remember that.
If this ever gets big enough to where you see it, Taylor, I will marry you,
and we'll have you on the show.
I mean, I'll talk to you, but
I mean, we could. I probably won't marry you, but we could go on a date for show.
If you're lucky.
Can we make a song?
Yeah, no, for show.
Like, let me get some royalty money. I know. I heard you own all your music now. I'm trying to hop on that wave. Get off of DistroKid. Would I actually get off of DistroKid? Would I blow up though? Do these people get off of DistroKid when they blow up? If you stay on DistroKid,
once you get your own A&R, like you don't have to like use those like sites anymore. You know what I mean? Like they contact all that. You can do it yourself too. Like I think Calvin Black was talking about it. And I think he distributes all of his music himself. I think he was talking about. Like you just have to. You can do it. You just have to contact all the sites.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It's just easier to do TuneCore and
hey,
DistroKid.
Kevin Buck's a better man than I. That shit's gonna take too long. DistroKid's gonna take 50% of my money. I'm like, fuck it, you do it all up there for me.
50%?
Honestly, I don't know, but I know they take a lot of money. I know BeatStars take a lot of money. I know a lot of these sites talk about express your creativity, freedom,
But
just so they can take some money.
Use TikTok.
Does TikTok get you a lot of money?
Bro, I mean, TikTok gets you a lot of exposure.
I'm just afraid of China tracking me down.
What?
Well, China's already gonna track
bro,
you
they
down.
already got your shit, bro.
Yeah, but like I'm
Everything
fortunate,
that
so
you-
like
Everything that you own, like everybody that is in the government that you don't want to have your information has everything.
Yeah,
already.
but I don't want to keep stepping more into the matrix. Like I know I'm already in the matrix, but I want to
The
keep at
only way
least
to
a
get
part of
out,
myself.
bro,
Through
is
it.
to beat it. Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
go straight through that shit, homie.
Yeah.
Use
Yeah.
everything that they have to your advantage, and then
And then drop it when
Bust
you don't
out.
need it anymore.
yeah,
Like all of that social media shit. Once you get people to like do it for you, once you get like big enough to where like you don't have to like go on the sites and everything, that's when you win.
Yeah.
You know.
because if you can keep all your shit and like use it strategically, like let's say you want to blow up and you have a few songs or you have your album and you release it on iTunes, right?
Yours truly, Alice, out now.
Yours truly out now. Check that shit out. So use TikTok or whatever, put a bunch of shit on and get a lot of eyes on your shit and try and get as many
Like
people to that.
weird fucking pandemic thing we're in, like the whole cancel culture. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with y'all so badly when I'm famous. Just wait, I can't wait.
Yo,
like,
are you black?
You can't
mm,
ask that.
Yeah, you can't ask that, bro.
Yo, my bad.
That's Mike. Just kidding, but
Get this guy out of here.
no, I think I'm pure Mexican.
Oh, you Mexican?
¿Qué pasa, guy? I think.
Hey.
I don't know.
Que onda, way?
Yeah, I'm something like I know I got hella Mexican. I don't know. I wonder if I have Native American in me. I don't know, because my grandma or great grandma, like they look pretty in like that. But
What were you about to say?
yeah,
Native. Looking native.
I don't know what's the right thing to say, because I can say Native or I can say Indian, but then you think of India, so it's
I
like
think India or like Indians.
so Native American. But yeah, I was just saying Native American, so it's more like separate than Indian or India. So I'm not Indian, but I don't even know if I do have black in me or not. Maybe, I don't know. Everyone has something of everybody.
You ever done a
gotcha.
23andMe?
Oh, what?
23andMe?
What is that?
It you send off your DNA to a lab
To
and
the
they test
government?
it. Yeah, to the
Nah.
government. The government's like, this is what you are.
Like fucking, what's that one fucking thing called? The big one? They don't have a big one where they do shit like
like
that?
Ancestry.com.
Yeah, that shit.
Yes.
I've
That
always-
one's different because that one's actually better in my opinion because that one tells you who your ancestors were.
Yeah.
The 23andMe just tells you like what percentage of everything you are and like
That's like
what diseases
blood thing.
you're susceptible to. And
Damn.
that shit actually connected me with my birth father.
Are you for
I
real?
way.
never talked to him. He was like, I did that shit, and he was like, "Hey, I'm your dad," and blah blah blah. And I was like,
Is that how he talks?
"Yeah, I don't
No,
know." I
that
haven't
was
talked
his
to him.
exact
That
voice.
was his message. He just kind of looks like he talks like that. You know what I mean? And I was like,
That sounds
I didn't
like-
reply. That was like a year ago.
It
And
sounds
then
like he has a 60-pack of Coors Light.
that's
How did I not
what it
know
looks
about
like.
that?
Coors Light?
I haven't told anybody about that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Oh, you
now
just
everybody
revealed on the
knows.
I
podcast.
just revealed it.
2 mics
And
and,
then-
wait, 2
and
guys
then-
and 1 mic.
2 mics and a
Broccoli.
guy.
And a
Broccoli
guy.
Pod. Yeah, Broccoli
Broccoli
Pod.
Oh, Broccoli Pod.
Yeah,
Broccoli
yeah.
Pod.
Broccoli Pod and Warehouse Wumbo. I want Warehouse Wumbo.
Warehouse Wumbo.
Warehouse Wumbo.
Wumbo size broccoli.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What is going on?
But yeah, a couple years ago, actually, I think 3 years ago, before I moved to this house, I was contacted by my real brother and 2 of my real sisters. I guess I have like 7 siblings,
Holy shit.
and they like told me about my mom and stuff. I was a crack baby, and
shit.
yeah, he just got out of prison and stuff, and was talking to me about that. Yeah, it's kind of cool to connect, learn a little bit, but I never really hit him up any more than that because I don't know, I just got no interest in that.
Well, fair enough.
Reasonable.
Yeah, hella reasonable.
That's crazy.
If-
I'm gonna find your dad on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
If they do,
I was going to say, if you're one of Augie's brothers or sisters, contact the pod.
yeah, we'll have you on.
We know about 7 of them if there's any more.
Yeah, so we better see those non-profitable charitable funds in his Cash App.
Yeah,
Yeah.
donate.
Big donations.
Big donations. How were you raised, 4DRIAN?
Also like family wise,
Mhm.
pretty good. My family always like did the like. My parents always, no matter what they went through, they always made sure to stick together no matter what, because they would always have to like think about like the kids and stuff, which is a really respectable thing. But we grew up poor for like all the way up till I would say my freshman or sophomore year. But we were in a pretty, not a bad neighborhood, but it had a reputation. So we were going up there basically my whole life, and then we moved to a nicer neighborhood probably around freshman or sophomore year, and then like I don't know. Okay, so household wise, like when it came to my family, I would say pretty good. I got taught. They taught me a lot of important things early on. They made sure that I was a free thinker and like I didn't follow like norms and stuff. They made me like secluded and like learn how to be alone and stuff, and like you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. So I would say pretty good. But yeah, I'll leave it. That's pretty good. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. What about your influences? Like, you have anybody like back home that you look up to?
Oh,
or,
yeah.
Like artists or
No, I don't look up to artists no more. Like I respect a lot of artists' music and like rappers and stuff. Like I like the music. I respect that. I look
Like
up
your
to like the standards. Yeah, like I look up to the standards, like influences and that. But when it comes to like idols and like rappers, like stuff like that, I kind of dropped all that shit because you know what you know, and then it's like this shit's a joke. But
What motivates you, bro? If not seeing other, like if you don't have role models in the industry, then what motivates you?
I do have role models, just not industry role models. Like my dad and my mom's like role models. I try to keep that like. I really, really like try to like. It won't sound as cool or anything, but I really try to keep like my roots really close to me because it's who I am basically. So like, if I'm ever in those positions where I get higher, I never want to lose touch of myself because you can lose touch yourself with those things. So I really try to like envision or like do like not affirmation, but stuff like that where I like envision. I do a lot of envisioning where I'm in positions like that and how I would react and how certain situations will unfold and stuff and what to say no to and yes and like how to navigate and stuff. Like there's a couple times where I have been like misinfluenced and like misguided where I like done some like dumb shit before, but like I really like try to hold on to those moments so I could like not do that. Yeah, like later in the future because I know that once we're older and once like money becomes a real thing, then these decisions become a bigger thing. So I really like try to like hold myself to watching role models like my mom and dad moving from like a bad neighborhood and doing it the 9-to-5 way and getting a nice house like that.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah, that right
Busting
there
their
like really
ass.
like and inspires me a whole lot. And my sister because she's cool as fuck, and my little brother because he's smart as fuck.
How many siblings you got?
Just two.
Just two.
I got a little brother and a little sister, so I'm the oldest.
Okay.
But yeah, I would say that's my influencers, that's my idol stuff.
That's
but
awesome.
musical influence, like if we're just talking about like on
like when you
music,
when you came up in like rap and like listening to rap and shit, like who are your main influences?
Off the bat, Kid Cudi, Earl Sweatshirt, Go Yayo, Vince. Even though I don't make the same music as that, I like his energy, so I like try to carry like all of the same energy. Rhino, Kendrick Lamar, Vince Staples, MF Doom. I feel like the biggest influence is Kid Cudi, like by far, like on the biggest, like on my life, I would say Kid Cudi on everything.
You check his new album, bro?
Yeah.
You didn't like it, did you?
I didn't. I mean, I got bored, but I didn't really like. I don't know.
There's some fucking bangers on that.
I like the second one, like the second song coming, but I got bored and stuff. Like
which one's the second one?
Do it on my do it.
Yeah, do it myself.
Yeah, something like that. I like that one, but it was like going, and then I was like, oh, there's no misogyny or brands or like any killing. I'm done. No,
yeah, he doesn't.
But no, but no, it was just like I don't know. I kept hearing the same beat over and over so far.
Yeah.
So then I was like, I kind of missed like Passion Painted, Demon Slayer, Kid Cudi, or like
Man on the Moon 2.
Man on the Moon 2, or Davy's favorite album is Speeding Bullets to Heaven.
I like Mr. Rager.
Yeah, Mr. Rager.
Super good too.
Yeah, so Davey really like Davey has a lot to say about Speeding Bullets to Heaven. He said it's an experimental, groundbreaking album that really changed the whole game.
And apparently Mike feels the same way about it.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say that's one of my biggest influences because I came in like when I started making beats, I wasn't making like rap beats. I was trying to make like some crazy spacey like type shit. So I was like, if I could like make some shit that's Kanye West. Oh, Kanye West. When it comes to like production too, Kanye West was someone when I started making beats, I was like, I want to make some fucking S beats like that where it's like grand. So I'll try to make myself hold like an expectation like that to myself. And fucking Mike, bro. But
Okay, New Mode and Do What I Want are fire on that album for sure.
I think I heard New Mode. I don't know. I don't remember a lot of
New
them.
Mode is the second one, and then Can't Believe It with 2 Chainz is hella good too.
I'll listen to it.
Absol.
Not as much as I would like to, but
his new album is gas.
I like the Gotta Do Better. Gotta Do Better.
Yeah, that's off his new
that's
album.
a good album.
I probably I'll download it today and listen to it today because I've been wanting to get into the app, so I just always forget. But thank you for reminding me because I listened to that work today.
It's worth it for sure,
bro. If you want to listen to an old Goldmine, his old group with Kendrick and Schoolboy, Black Hippie, super fire.
I like Black. Oh, Black. Okay, Black Hippie was another one of my influences. I forgot because TDE. I would say any label where I was like watching when I was like a kid that I wanted to be like was TDE, Good Music, and Odd Future. Those are like my three where I was like super big to me, super influential.
And you just kind of branched off through all like their artists.
Yeah, I started like going through like I'm into like where I was a kid. I wanted to like master like identities in certain rap styles. So like. Because I would get into freestyle battles like in middle school and stuff, and people were really trying.
You get into freestyle battles.
Yeah, I used to like do ciphers and stuff while I was like in middle school.
I think that counts as an experience.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, then.
Tell us about that.
Yeah,
okay, so I'm gonna just put it out there. I was the best rapper in my grade by far, and I would just say some bullshit. Like I would be like cat in a hat with the spaz in the hat, but like I would make it float. I would make the flow sound cool, and everyone would be like, "Oh!" Right? So they would be lit. But I would do it with people who like. I would like rap with like people who like my friends and stuff, which was cool. But whenever it came to people putting me on spot, I was like, "All right, I know what the fuck this is." So I'm about to say some bullshit, and then everyone's gonna be, "Oh," and you're crushing them like, "Oh," too. It's just fuck you. But yeah, bro, they would piss me off. But then I was really good at that. And honestly, bro, 7th grade is what really made me stop rapping because, like, it was like the beginning of school, and the people were like, "Hey, bro, you write your freestyles," because they were good. Now, like, you write your freestyles, and like, if you like write your freestyles back then and stuff, it's like a automatic
like
write off. Like,
if you write your freestyles now, I still feel that way.
It would piss me off too because I didn't have no fucking internet. I didn't even know what the fuck Facebook was or any of that shit. Like in like 6th grade, so like 7th grade, it's just some bullshit. Like use rap.com. And then I was like,
what the fuck is rap.com?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck rap.com is, but everyone was saying like use rap.com. So I was like, I'm not supposed to be a rapper.
What's rap.com?
Now, if you want to talk about people that write their freestyles, just look at anybody in the XXL freshman class.
Well, now written freestyle is like a little bit different. Freestyle, I guess, to me now just means that there's no like chorus or direction of the song. It's all
See,
verse.
That's the subliminal marketing. That's what they're trying to get you to
I was about to say, that's
bro.
some participation.
That's what I imagine.
That is a participation trophy, bro.
Yeah,
no,
I know.
You're
that's,
not
but
actually,
that's
you
what
don't
I
have any skill.
No, that's what I mean. That's what it's turned into. For me, freestyle has always just been like off the handle.
Top.
Yeah.
Off the dome, bro.
But it happened when Drake came in, and that's when everything started changing.
God, dude.
But now if you see like all the freestyles on like LA Leakers or Hot 97 or whatever, they're all like just songs that they haven't released or old songs or something.
And then it kind of sucks though, because like after the artist blows up and you like go back, because I love watching like the Hot 94 and stuff like that.
They're
I
fire.
love that.
I watch all those,
it's
bro.
dope.
The baby's canceled, but he snapped.
But then you see like
Fab.
you listen to what they're saying and they're like, oh, they said this. This is like an entire song that they have out right now.
Yeah.
It's like it just takes away from it. It's like that's not anything cool anymore. It's like, oh, you just wrote that down and spit it on the show.
I mean, but do you want that or do you want a Smoke Perp freestyle?
What?
Do you want that or a Smoke Perp freestyle?
What's a Smoke Perp freestyle?
Have you seen Smoke Perp freestyle? I think.
Hey, Mike.
Can you pull that up? Yeah. Smoke Perps freestyle.
Smoke Perps freestyle?
But just the highlights, because it's like an hour long.
Just the highlights.
The Juice WRLD one was hella good.
He freestyles for an hour?
That guy can freestyle.
Wait,
I would never be able to be on that.
Smoke Perp freestyles for an hour?
I don't know. I know it's a long time, but I just watched the 2 minute like highlight clips.
Or is it just
the interview?
Okay. I was like, God damn.
But honestly, I like Smoke Perp's freestyle because he actually freestyled.
Yeah.
And it was funny. So, yeah.
But Juice WRLD did a hella good like real freestyle. He's actually done
another one.
That guy breathes words.
Who's a classic? Triple X,
Lil Wayne.
XXX Temptation. His double XL freestyle.
Oh yeah,
that goes fucking hard.
This one was hella.
That shit made me uncomfortable.
This one was dumb long.
Mike, how do you feel about Speeding Bullet Heaven?
Oh shit!
What the fuck is going on?
I was wondering what was playing in the background.
I was like, why is it music?
Some good old speedy
Yeah,
bullets.
I did hear that too.
I didn't get it. I didn't know what happened.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, this is me, bro. Oh, you picked the low lights. That's funny as fuck.
Yeah. Diamonds they sit on ice, yeah.
My boy picked the low lights.
All night, yeah. And we dance in the moonlight.
Uh-huh.
We dance in the moonlight.
Yup.
She know what I do. Like,
Okay.
Run my dick like a sport bike.
Ooh.
She know what I do like.
But it's hard for some reason. Like, I'll download it. People don't even download music anymore. My old
Like,
ass.
run that back. I got this time.
Turn me up.
Oh yeah, I got it this time, bro.
I've been popping since a youngin', I've been popping choppers.
Uh-huh.
I've been moving with my niggas and all my shots.
Okay.
I'm from
Yeah, me too, bro. For that same spot.
I play with that pussy like it's Play-Doh.
Uh-huh.
Pass me the Glock, it's hot potato.
Yup.
Yeah, I play that pussy like it's Play-Doh.
Uh-huh.
Bars.
Pass me the Glock, it's hot potato.
Bars.
That actually goes off. That actually has a deeper meaning because I used to eat Play-Doh.
And potatoes.
You know what I mean?
Y'all are bullshitting right now.
Gas.
I got everything you need on me.
Yeah, he does.
I got everything you need on me. Yeah.
Play-Doh.
I got perk, Smiley weed on me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is this guy like the plug or something?
God gave her all the perkies that she wanted. Now she fucking, I don't give
I like this one.
Yeah, this one's not bad.
I might just fuck that she leaves.
What do you say at the end there?
Spotlight.
I might just fuck and then she leaves.
Spotlight, but they really put me in the limelight. Then I wanna with a spotlight, and I got that new pipe. What I wanna do with this new pipe? Got a Desert Eagle and it's Fortnite. Play it like it's Fortnite.
Calling out Fortnite? Hell yeah.
In the moonlight, in the spotlight. I don't really want.
All right, Mike, cut that shit.
All right, yeah.
Wait, but this good part is like.
All right, Mike.
Cause I really wanna blow.
Okay,
Thank you,
yeah,
Mike.
that was enough.
Yeah, see, look, if y'all want some real
That's
ass
almost too
fucking
much.
straight off the dome freestyles, like that fucking hip hop like appreciation type shit, this is the man to go to. That man was all the way off top.
It sounded off top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's some real.
Has he ever
fucking-
done that before? Do you know?
I don't know, bro, but I like that video.
So what does that guy do professionally? Though?
Is he like
for
a-
a job?
I don't know.
Because he should probably be a rapper.
Yeah, I think
That
he
would be
should,
something
too.
that he might want to
Yeah,
look
he was
into.
pretty good. Hot potato.
With a Glock.
I,
Does he sell arms?
Did he sell arms?
Yeah. Like weapons?
no legs.
Oh,
Oh.
you talking about weapons? Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
He's got
know.
his own, like, dealership.
Snitching on him, huh?
I don't know what the fuck he does.
Tag smoke perp.
Where's this going?
Well, now is the time for you to freestyle.
All right, for real shit.
Hot potato, tomato.
Hot potato, hot potato. Quit playing with these baked potatoes.
Uh-huh.
Look around the whole entire room.
Ooh.
Oh shit, it's a bunch of fucking fake potatoes.
Hey,
yo,
potato.
you're not part of
Say
my.
something about broccoli.
I'm
Say something about broccoli.
smoking on broccoli.
Ooh,
Huh,
okay.
You cannot stop me. Hey,
Potato.
I went to a church. They kicked me out because I was just burning. Hey, up with the stars. Hey,
So-
up in the moon. Hey,
You said
I'm
something
not done
about smoking
freestyling.
broccoli.
Hey,
How,
You
how
said
do you
something
smoke
about smoking
broccoli?
broccoli.
I've never
I mean-
had smoked broccoli.
I don't know.
Is that
K-
I
pretty
usually
good?
only have,
Do you
like-
put that in, like, a trigger?
Yeah.
Kodak does it. So
Really?
Kodak
whatever-
smokes broccoli?
Kodak
Oh.
broccoli or
Hey,
Kodak
tag
black.
Kodak.
Where is this going, guys?
It's actually going to the end of the podcast.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is the part of the podcast when we just
Kind of.
Well, this
Joke.
podcast was fucking awesome, bro.
Hey,
Like
yeah,
we did
bro.
so much cool shit on this. Y'all got Reading has a cool ass fucking podcast.
Hey, honestly, dude, it's been really good meeting you, though, and kind of like getting to know you, because I didn't know you before this.
Mhm.
So it is cool to see kind of where you came from and what you're doing. I'm excited to kind of see when you get your album together and everything, and I'm definitely going to check out Seance, available now.
on all
Check
music
it out
platforms.
on all music platforms.
But go to YouTube specifically because the
4DRIAN.
video is really cool.
The video is actually tight.
But
Yeah,
thank you. I really
Yeah,
appreciate that, and thank you for like having me as a first guest on like the podcast.
Hell yeah,
That really
bro.
like tells me a lot, and like the whole like just being welcome to Reading, like being welcome like the whole Reading music scene has really been welcoming to me, like being out here and stuff. I got to meet like basically y'all, fucking Mike out there, you know, a lot of cool
don't
people
forget
out
Davey
here.
too.
Oh yeah, Davey too. Yeah, but there's Mike out there.
Yeah, Mike's pretty cool.
Close enough.
But you know, I really for the people that has been welcoming me like in the town, I really appreciate y'all.
We'll have to have you on
bro.
again sometime after we've like.
Oh, I want to
Yeah,
come
when
back.
we got
on
this shit
shit.
established
Yeah.
and a little bit more of a direction, we'll definitely have you on again, bro. That was
Fuck
sick,
it, bro.
yeah.
I got no direction in anything I do in life. I'm
Same.
down.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
same, bro. I just got the finish line, homie.
Yeah.
I just got the finish line. We'll make it there eventually, you
Yeah.
know?
It's all about the journey.
Yeah.
Hey. Well, hell yeah, bro. It's
All
been
right.
fucking tight.
Thank you, man.
Hey.
Thank you.
You can just leave your mic here.
Do I just?
Yeah,
Your
just
microphone.
Get the
not,
fuck out,
not
I
Mike.
guess.
Mike,
All right.
Mike has to stay.
Yeah,
here.
Mike's got to stay. Mike, you need to stay.
Later, Ford.
Hey, peace.
Hey, Mike, they're switching us out.
And that was
Well, hell yeah, that was the first episode.
Broccoli Pod. We're your hosts.
I'm Capital J.
I'm Augie Dupre.
Catch you next time.